Oh, hello! Hello, hello! It is Friday! It's Friday, and as I promised, Mario Kart! Hooray! We'll probably just kind of ease into things, maybe? Hello, Antonio. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, I'll probably just kind of sit and chill and maybe wait for things to happen. I'm just kind of here. So, yeah, everything's gonna be real fun, hopefully. And, that's kind of the hope. I know I wasn't like super duper vocal about it. But, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's also been a minute since I have played Mario Kart World. It has also been a whole while. Shoot. No! No! Dang it. Hold on. I can retry. Yeah, we're good. And hello! Hello, Emmeline. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I could do this one. I'm just gonna, like, just roam around and just kind of wait and see. Mostly if anyone shows up. One of my biggest fears, honestly, is, planning something and then have no one show up. No! It's fine. We'll be fine. Whee! Because I normally don't play with viewers at all. But, I made it a goal. I made it a goal, and we've accomplished that goal. And bloop, we did it. We're here. Hello. And I am doing pretty good. It's been just kind of a normal Friday so far. Nothing really super duper interesting yet. Yeah, nothing really interesting. I just kind of popped into the menu. I haven't really done much of anything. So, sometimes it's just nice to just drive around. I know there's a lot of, like, discourse about Mario Kart World. And, like, oh, it's not as good as Mario Kart 8. Well, I think there's a lot of things that make it better, and there's also things that kind of make it not quite as good. But there are a lot of things that I do like about it, so. And we also got Mario Kart with our Switch, so oh, I can use these. And like, I'm not like the worst. Oh no. Oh, we're good. Hello, Johnny. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Trying to eat? No worries. No worries. Again, no one's ever, like, obligated to stick around. No one's ever obligated to chat. You know? No one's ever obligated to do things. I'm here to entertain you. I think I think I've unlocked all the cards. I know I have unlocked all, like, the character costumes. Because when we first got the game, I was on a mission. And I wanted all the costumes. So, I did that at first. So, So, here we are. Just kind of, roaming around. Everything is fine. Actually, streamer, yeah. Actually. Oh, I think I remember what this one was. Wait, maybe not. I don't know. I'm running into these P-switches that I've never seen before, but there's a bunch of them in the game. So, there is a ton. Whee! Oh, don't hit the bus! Oh, we landed right on the bus. Nice. I'm not very good at the trick shots. I'm not very good at them. Like, I still have a lot of fun with the game, but I'm not very good at the trick shots. So, don't mind me for being bad at the game. Because I've seen a lot of crazy stuff you can do in this game, and it amazes me every time. And anytime I play anything that has, like, custom builds and meta this, meta that, I'm always one for vibes. I am always vibing. Because I literally do not care what the meta is. I will play with what I am familiar with. I will play with what I have the most fun with. So I literally do not care about meta. The Boom Flossa Boom Festival! Yeah, and the streak, let's go. We're just here. We're just here. We are obligated to say baby cakes and not Swiss rolls. Yeah, and I had half a baby cake yesterday because it was Riley's snack day at her t-ball game. And of course we brought baby cakes. Of course we did. And there was like one left over. So I shared it with my husband. Yeah. See. Yeah, we're just vibing. Cause a little bit of backstory, not like the worst, not like the worst backstory in the world, but turn around. I want on the train. Get me on the train. I would like to be on this train, please, and thank you. You're welcome. Good manners. Come on, catch up to the train. Nope, no. No, I meant to go forward. Go. There we go. We're on the train. Look at us. We're just gonna chill right here. It's gonna be great. But yeah, a little bit of backstory. I usually don't do community days because when I first started streaming, I had some streamer friends who I am no longer friends with. They used to do community days fairly regularly, and it was fun to be a part of it every so often. And but in my humble opinion, I thought their community day chats were not very well modded, not very well regulated, and I have seen some wild behavior from people in chat that they just let in and let them get away with it. So, and I have had people treat me poorly in their chat, and they never did anything about it, and we were supposedly friends. So, so yeah, there was a lot of things that have happened. So, yeah. But then it's like, you know what? I think, like, years have passed since then. 'Cause, like, I think at least 2.5 to 3 years have passed since, like, the last time I was a part of a community day from them. So, but I know what to look for. I know what to expect. So, we're here. We are here. I mean, I could do maybe like a Grand Prix or something just to warm myself up, maybe. I don't know. Always want to sit on top of a train. I mean, it was fun. Alright. Whee! Whee. Alright, so let's... We'll find a scenic place to park. There we go. Whee! Oh, I tried to hit off of that. Aw. Rude. Where's a good... Ooh, this is a good scenic place. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at this. It's so pretty. Okay. Okay. We are here. Let us do this. And let's, figure it out. I'll just pop into a single player. Well, yeah, we'll do a Grand Prix. Hold on. I usually sort them. There we go. Yeah, I have all the character costumes and everything. They're so fun, though. Look at Cowboy Mario. Look at him. He's great. He is great. I also love the Sunshine shirt here. You can see the full 3D, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be Daisy, and we're gonna drive a boat because I can. The only Grand Prix I don't have a gold in is this one. Oh man, this one kicks my butt every time. Let's try it. The 150cc. Let's see if we could do it. Was it right for this game? Bonefish Racer? I think so? I don't think I have, like, all the characters unlocked, but I have, like, all the main characters' costumes unlocked. Like, I have all the available costumes, not necessarily, like, all the side characters unlocked. But there's a lot of characters. Alright. See if I remember how to even play the game. And again, I know there's, like, a bunch of tricks and stuff you can do. I'm not good at it. Boom. Whoops. I didn't mean to throw that. Oh, well. Ah! Oh, talk about threading the needle. Suckers. I say that. This course is fun. The driving on water is what gets me, because it is very different than what I am used to. Ah! Oh my god. Everything's going nuts. Just trying to drift on water is definitely, something. Can I, like, do a trick, please? Thank you. Not thank you. Oh my goodness. This course is insane. It's fun. I like the theme of it, but man, it is a little rough. Hello? Why didn't it? Oh my goodness. We're already fumbling. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine. Again, I haven't played this game enough to know, like, all of the ins and outs of everything. Oh, that is a mushroom shortcut. What is happening? Oh my god, everything is bad. Everything is bad. I'm getting Mario Karted in Mario Kart, guys. This is unreal. I'm just not good at this course. This is probably one of my least favorite, even though one of my actual favorites is later in this cup. Ugh. It's a little worse. And hello, DA. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Whee! Yeah, this is not looking so good for me. Again, I haven't played Mario Kart in... I mean, I played, like, once in, like, maybe a month or so ago, because, like, Vegito popped into the game and was playing for a little bit and tried to get, like, all gold something on, like, his mirror mode or whatever, and he was struggling on one of the cups. And, I think he handed it to me because he was on the phone. And, no, don't hit that. How? How did that happen? Should we all be Johnny? No. No, 8-Ball thinks we should not be Johnny. That's crazy. But yeah, and other than that, the last time I played Mario Kart was probably months ago. It's probably months ago, so it's been a minute. Yeah, I remember how, you know, Mario Kart works. Whee! I don't need that. It's a boost, but I don't want to change my outfit. I like my outfit. I like my outfit, okay? Because it's summertime! What time is it? Summertime. It's a vacation. What time is it? Party time. I'm gonna see what time is it? Oop. Aha! We're focusing. Oh, he almost got. Oh, boo! You almost got. Sucker! Take that, Boo. King Boo, you're not a king anymore. I have Dean Dean? Who's Dean? Who is Dean and how has he been throned? Whee! This is really fun. Whee! So yeah, it's been a while since I've played Mario Kart World. And like, I haven't played enough of it to really know the ins and outs of stuff. I haven't seen too terribly much of it. I can't see. We're almost there. There we go. See, we're almost there. We're good. We're fine. See? I'm gonna hang on to this. Never mind. Never mind. I guess we're not gonna hang on to it. Alright. I think I did this in mirror mode recently, because that was when I played for my husband. I think it was this cup. Ooh, turn! Turn, 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 please! Alright, come on. Yeah, again, I don't know all the ins and outs. I don't know how to, like, do a lot of, like, the trick shots off the walls and stuff. I don't know. Again, this game can get bonkers, so... I don't know enough to go extremely bonkers. Whee! I know enough to race well. That's really about it. I know enough to race very well. Whee! At least against computers. Riley, can you move, please? Thank you. You don't need to stand right in front of a TV. Get good? What do you mean get good? I just got first place! Don't give me that, Vegito. Don't give me that. Seriously. Yeah, get good, says the person who hands me the controller, because he can't get good. I kid. Little kids, maybe pick a quote 44. Was that Run Around Circles? Friend told me the other day that High School Musical turned 20 this year, and I generally need 30 minutes to process that. I grew up with that movie. I did too. I absolutely loved High School Musical when I was in middle school. It's really crazy that it's the 20th. Also, hello, Vegito. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I have to give you the spiel. But don't tell me to get good. Goodness. It's like, dude, I just finished in first place. What do you mean, get good? Da-da-da. Riley. Thank you. Whee. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Alright. Whee. But yeah, I've seen lots of crazy stuff in Mario Kart World, and like, I think it's just fun to just play, you know? It's just fun to sit down for like maybe an hour or so and play the game. We're going to Boo. That's right. Yeah, we started off with like one of my least favorite tracks, and now we're going to one of my favorite tracks in the game, honestly. Whoa! That came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere. Like, literally. I know I can press a button to see... Oh, it's gonna give me points again, isn't it? Oh, feather. Ooh. Okay. What am I gonna use this for? I'm gonna use it to do this! Haha! Jump the corner! Let's go to the movies! You guys wanna go to the movies? I wanna go to the movies. I love the movies. Boo! Get out of my life, King Boo! I always struggle on this course for whatever reason. Turn. I love this place. It's a big old cinema. I love it. And we go in the movies. We're a movie star! You're a movie star. That is what you are. Stop giving me useless shit. Come on! Ugh. Dang it. Nope. Couldn't catch him. Ugh, bruh. Rude. And, go away, bot. I don't need a bot here. Good enough as is. You're already wonderful at the game. I haven't played in a minute, so I know I'm okay at the game. I know I can play Mario Kart. I've grown up with Mario Kart. It's just I'm not like expert level. I wasn't really expert level at Mario Kart 8 either. But like a Mario Kart's a Mario Kart. The basics are really the same. All you really need is like kind of to adapt to the specific game mechanics. Because also like not all Mario Karts are hold the button at 2 to get your boost. I think double dash is you have to hit it like right as it goes. So, and also like drifting's different, like each game itself is different. Bruh. Oh, now we're getting a little Bro! Your minion took from me. I will get you back, don't worry about it. Ooh, nope, let's get out of the way. Pick up the change. So we can go a little faster. Hit moose. Come on! Bro! I'm hitting the button to use my item and it's like, nope, you didn't use it. Ugh. Dude. I need good stuff. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Dress fearless, say yes, we don't stress to impress. Alright, we can do it. My elbow is itchy, that is not good. What a time for my elbow to be itchy. Alright, let's see what we can do. What kind of damage can we do here? Bro! I'm using my items at the wrong time. I'm also not getting really good stuff either. Alright, Nope, I don't think we can get in there. I do like Dry Bones Burnout. It's a good track. There's lots of really good tracks around here. Alright, King Boo. I need a red shell. That's a bomb. Nope! Dang it. I tried. Okay, come on. We can catch him. We can catch him. Not with that we ain't. Oh my god, please. Mario Kart gods, help me. I need items, please and thank you. That's not really what I had in mind, honestly. I can just catch him and use— No! Fuck! Dang it! Ugh. Man, it's always something. Ooh, 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 he got blue shelled. He got blue shelled. I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made last time, because I went way over somewhere because it looked like a thing. We're gonna stay right here. Whee. Whee. Only have— Other way, please! Thank you! And we did it. We finished first. Hooray! Touch an itchy. Yeah, yeah. Ah, yes. That was our question of the day. Do you like community games? I mean, they can definitely be fun with the right people, I say. But... And here we are, going far to save all that we love. If we give what we got, we will make it through. Here we are, like a star shining bright through the world. Today, make evil go away. I meant to talk about this yesterday, but I just totally spaced it because it's been all over my Twitter and TikTok the last several days. Code Lyoko? 5th season? Hello? Now I have golds in every one of these. Yay! Yeah, Code Lyoko. Ooh, I did a thing. Look at all my stickers. There's so many stickers, man. I got so many. Ooh, penguin. Penguin. But I like my wah, so we're okay. But yeah, Code Lyoko. Code Lyoko is pretty crazy. 5th season, yo, I'm hype. I grew up with Code Lyoko. It was one of my favorite shows. It was one of my favorite shows. Let's do... I don't know what to do for the knockout. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. But yeah, I grew up with Code Lyoko, and I loved it so much, and it's getting renewed for a 5th season, and I am excited. I am excited. Purple Yoshi is the best. Oh, he has a purple boat? Where is Lil Dumpy? Lil Dumpy. I'm not super good at the knockouts though, as you can see here. What's a good one we can try? We can try for that one. Yeah, I'm super excited for Code Lyoko. Super duper excited. And Code Lyoko was a French show that got, you know, dubbed in English from like the mid 2000s, and it deals with a group of kids find this like supercomputer, and they are battling against this evil AI called Xana. And they're trying to, you know, stop him while also solving the mysteries of this virtual world of Lyoko. And it was really, really cool because it combined 2D and 3D animation. Because, like, the real life is in 2D while the virtual world is in 3D. And it was so cool. I want to say the entire series is on YouTube, free to watch. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I loved it growing up. Code Lyoko and Shaolin Showdown are my absolute favorites growing up. Whee. Whee. and we crush it in Lil Dumpy. Because Lil Dumpy is the GOAT. I'ma be real. And also, I like using different cart combinations. Different character and cart combinations. That's just how I roll. And I feel like with Mario Kart 8, with everything being customizable, everyone was so obsessed with the meta that everyone used the exact same thing. Like, you go on and online. I mean, that's the easiest way to even figure out what the meta is just go online and see what everyone's doing. Because I want to say for a while, before any, like, first updates or something, the meta was, like, kind of lightweight characters in, like, the blooper car. Oops, I tried to jump that. Man, driving in the water is a little insane. Whee! Oh my god! Alright, well, we can fix it. Oh, we're in Toad Factory. We're getting Mario Karted, guys. Alright. It's fine. We can overcome this. What up, cow? Cow, you drift, oh my god. Turn! Thank you. Alright, cool. But yeah, Kolioka was so amazing, and kind of, and looking back on it, it was very revolutionary for its time. Because, like, mixing 2D and 3D animation, and fighting an evil AI, especially in today's times where AI is very prevalent in many different things. I need to go on the offensive. Like so. Whee. What up, Wario? What up? What up, what up? So yeah, Kolioka was an amazing show. You know, I think when I was... You know, Ulrich was also, like, really cool. He was, like, the cool guy. But I think, like, watching clips of it again, Yumi was also one of my favorites because she was, like, you know, one of the two girls. I always thought Yumi was really cool. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I always thought Yumi was really cool, but then Odd, I think Odd became my favorite, you know, later on, because he's like the funny guy. You know, like Ulrich's like the cool guy, but he's also pretty dorky. And then you have Odd, who's like, you know, your typical class clown, but he came in so clutch so many times. There's Bowser just chilling. Footballs everywhere. It's not football season. We're far from it. Actually, we're a lot closer than we think we are, because football season starts in September. Preseason starts in August, but, like, I haven't really cared about football recently, because nothing has made me care. And guys, can you settle down, please? Seriously. Ugh! Football man? Get away from me, football man. I don't need you in my life. There's so many green shells. Chaos! I'm like lurking. Hey, Bowser. Ah! Ooh, that was close. It was close. I'm probably gonna save that. It's fine. Ooh. That's gonna get somebody, right? That has to. Oh, we're almost to a checkpoint. That's cool. Love that. Can I have something to hit Wario, please? That's not really gonna hit Wario. I ain't gonna hit him either. This way. We're going backwards here. Okay. Whee! Nice. Get out of the pathing. Let that hit him. Kaboom! Yeah, I am not very good at driving in the water. That's one thing I haven't really adjusted to, is driving in the water, because it is very funky to me. Because when I try to do a trick, it's like, no. Because you can... No, of course, in one time. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I tried to be fancy! Didn't quite work the way I expected that to. Whee! Can we turn this way, please? Thank you. I honestly do not remember this one. I don't remember where we're going. It's alright. It's totally fine. Everything is okay. We are cruising. Cruising USA. No! Bowser! Where'd you come from? No! I am trying to hit the damn button to trick, and it ain't tricking. Bruh, my tricks are disappearing on me. Why? It's this place. This place sucks! I hate this place! Again, I love the aesthetic, but I am not a fan of this course. Alright. Thought those are extra mushrooms, honestly. That's why I blasted through. It's okay. That is okay. That is a-okay. Hey, cop. What up? Where? Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him up there. No! Oh my god. I am... Thing. I don't know what this thing is. I don't remember its name. Where are we going? Ooh. We are one with the wildlife. I love it. Wait, I really 100% meant to talk about it yesterday because I was so excited for Code Lyoko. Bomb the bridge. I'm just gonna do that. It's a fantastic time. But yeah, I know there was like a... Okay, so with Code Lyoko at the very least, there was... there was Code Lyoko Evolution, which they did like a live action. Yeah, they did a live action reboot, kind of. They still kept like the 3D animated for the virtual world, but they made it like live action. Oh, come on, give me some of it. Damn it! Oh my god. I'm so mad now. Ugh, I can't win these. I'm so mad. It's fine. I'm not even mad, really. Can I get like a red shell, please? These are green shells, not red. Dang it. It's fine. It's fine. We got second. It's okay. But yeah, there was Code Lyoko Evolution, and there were also some like novels. Which I think the creators of Code Lyoko have said that they are not canon to the story. So like I know those exist and there's some wild shit. Yeah, but we're getting an official 5th season, and I am very excited. That's all we care for, honestly. We don't care about Bowser right now. We don't care about Bowser. Movie Bell 2021? Is it good for 18-month-old? No. Code Lyoko definitely has a kind of mature-ish story. I mean, I watched it when I was like 10. So, it's not like a kid's show. So, when we apply to the Shadow Realm, you can do that yourself, I think. Are you waiting? I kind of. Hello, Blue. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do now. In our little dumpy. the name of the vehicle? Little Dumpy. I mean, I got golds and everything aside from mirror mode. One thing I do wish, I feel like in some kind of DLC later on, we're gonna get more costumes for DK and Pauline here. So we'll get that figured out. Also, one thing I do like to do is I have star. Change character. I like to just test out different characters and different bike combinations in the free roam. Because, look at him. Look at Bowser. Look at him. He's so good. Where? Nope, it was over here. Yeah! Look at Bowser. He's such a cool kid. He's such a cool kid. Ooh, there's a piece of chair. And also, there's plenty of things to do in the free roam. Oops. Yeah, there are plenty of things to do. Whee. Whee. We're just gonna go. Whee. And that one was really easy. Hooray! We did it. We cleared a mission. Yeah, there's plenty of things to do. So yeah, comparing Mario Kart World to Mario Kart 8, while there are some tracks themselves that are better, I think, in Mario Kart 8, I think overall Mario Kart World's the better game. I don't feel as stressed. Ah! Around. Thanks, Bowser. I don't feel as stressed driving in Mario Kart World as I did in Mario Kart 8. Hitch a ride on the runway truck? Hitch a ride? Okay, I get to drive a big truck? Oh my goodness, I get immersion. Come on. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh no. Come on, come here. Get here. Yeah! We get to drive! Truck! 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 Boom. Hey! Woo! Hooray. Wee. Just driving along, everything's fine. Surprised they didn't make a story mode for the game when it came out. I don't really think Mario Kart needs a story mode. I mean, it would be cool, yeah, and there is a story for Mario Kart World. And the story pretty much is like, oh hey, Rainbow Road disappeared. And then you get it back by racing on the courses. So it's like there's a little bit of story, and like with Mario Kart, I really don't think Mario Kart needs a story, even though that's one of the reasons why I like Diddy Kong Racing, is because it had the adventure mode. But I think this is fine. Ooh. Nice. Found one of these. Whee. Now, where am I going? I have no idea. Where am I on the map? Okay, I'm here. Okay. Some food. Nice. Nice. I had some mac and cheese today. I'm just chilling in the open water. Yeah, driving on water is definitely a little rough. Oh, there is. Oh, what's this? Ooh, what are you? Blue coins from the waves in the whirlpool? Oh no! Oh my goodness. Oh no! I'm already failing. I am already failing. This is bad. Oh wow. This is bad. It's fine, honestly. But yeah, there's plenty of things to do in Mario Kart World. I think a lot of the fun, I don't want to retry that, it's fine. A lot of the fun and whimsy is just kind of doing things on your own here. Like, look at Bowser, he's just chilling. He's a big biker dude, we love him. How's Pasta? Pasta's good. Played on the DS. I heard the DS version isn't the best. I grew up on the N64 version. I personally think it is superior. That's just my thing. Plus there's Conker. I like playing as Conker. Conker's great. It was Conker before the bad fur day. It was Conker before he turned to alcoholism. There's Koopa Beach over there, okay. So, yeah, and because we have Banjo-Kazooie, because we have Banjo-Tooie, and because we just got Donkey Kong 64, I am still holding out hope that, we will get Diddy Kong Racing on the Switch Online. I am still holding out hope. That has been my sleeper pick for years. It has been my #1 sleeper pick for years. I already got that. So, yeah, I would love to see Diddy Kong Racing. Whee! It's fine. We're just exploring. Zooming. That's the wrong button. That one. We can change our character. That 3DS version of Luigi's Mansion, I think it's not as bad as some people say, but the controls are better on the console version. Yeah, I watched a video recently of someone 100%ing every single Luigi's Mansion game, even all the ports and stuff. And, yeah, there's some good and bad to, like, everything, but, like, of course it's not gonna be as bad, so. So, yeah, there's good and bad to, like, everything. And I know a lot of people will be attached to whatever version they play first. It's like a song versus a cover. They think the one that they listen to first is better. Even like, you know, objectivity and everything. So like everyone has different opinions on things like remakes of games. Like I have only played, like, the Final Fantasy VII remakes. I haven't really, played the, the original. But I'm sure there are people out there that will say the original is better, even though sometimes it really isn't. Aw, it's fine. Trying to adjust my sitting position. So I think it really just boils down to, like, you know, what you've played first or whatever. Like, okay, so here's an example of, like, the original, like, not being as good, and I don't have nostalgia blinders on. Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one. So me and my husband learned of the game in about 2014 when Chugga Conroy started his Let's Play of it. And shortly after that, I had found a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii at a GameStop, like shortly after that. And so I picked it up. And we watched Chugga's Let's Play, which is, you know, the original Wii version, so the graphics and stuff, you know, are going to be the best, but like the game still looked gorgeous and phenomenal, really. Give me 1 second. to be a mom. But yeah, with Xenoblade Chronicles and Definitive Edition, Definitive Edition is the better of the two. 100%. Like, there's no question. Like, sure, someone could play the original for, like, you know, the nostalgia and just to kind of go back and see, you know, where we came from. But Definitive Edition is definitely better than the original. I will die on that hill. Wee. And boom, we're here. Hooray. Phantom Benny's video, I've seen it before. It was a good time. Yeah, I think it was, because it popped up in my recommended, yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah, it popped up in my recommended a couple days ago. Wee, ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, hooray. Okay. Wee. And bloop. Yay. Never got a chance to play this Mario 64 DS. I've watched Chugga Conroy's Let's Play on it, and I've seen a little bit of it, but like I think we have it because I think Vegito has it. I never owned it, and like there's good and bad to a lot of like these remakes or whatever, but I'm sure there's a lot of people that are just super attached to one version or the other. So, but yeah, yeah, I am also a big fan of the Xenoblade series, just in general. Whee! And I highly recommend them. I know they're long games to play. Also, speaking of like Xenoblade, oh shoot! I didn't mean to fall in. Where am I? What happened? I just fell in a hole! What the heck happened to me? I just fell in a hole. There was something there. I saw a P-switch. Let's not fall in the hole this time. Maybe you can figure out what's in the heck. Or is it this? Maybe it was this I saw. Whee. I just went right into that pipe without even seeing it. I saw a tweet the other day, and a lot of people are just like, what in the heck? How? And it was a tweet from this person that said, I don't know how people can play Xenoblade for 100+ hours when I played it and I was 35 hours in and I beat the game. And for one, it's like, how? Like, if you just fucking blast through the story, sure, but like, you had to have skipped some cutscenes somewhere, surely. 'Cause like, cutscenes alone will run you like 10 hours. Honestly, cutscenes alone will, it's yeah, I don't even know how, but they're like, well, and people are like, how in the hell do you do that? Because like the beauty of Xenoblade is in its side content, the exploration. Yeah, again, like the exploration, a lot of stuff is optional, but like that's, you know, it kind of entices you. Do side quests so you don't have to battle and grind. Like, you know, explore. You get experience for exploring. Like, it's just... And for each of the games, it was like 30 hours. Like, 35 for Xenoblade 1. Like, almost 40 for 2. And, like, you know? Or, like, not even. It was like 30 hours on each 1, 2, and 3. It's like, how in the fuck do you do that? How do you spend, like, that little time on Xenoblade and then complain about people spending 100+ hours in it? Like, dude, even, like, okay, I didn't do all of the side quests, I didn't do all the content, but I spent, like, I think damn near 100 hours. Like, you know, like at least 80 to 100 hours when I played through Xenoblade 1. So, and it's really easy to spend at least 70 hours. And you don't even have to just beeline the story. You can do other things too. So, it's just so insane to me how someone can so brazenly say that and not expect any kind of backlash. Like, I've seen some of the replies like, oh, maybe I'll replay the games and actually do the side content. Yeah, that's the whole fucking point of the game. So it's just really insane that people will do that. And it's like, I feel like even if I made a beeline through the story, that I probably wouldn't even reach 40 hours, you know? Stars. I have star. I'm a star. Look at me. But yeah, it's like totally insane that there's people that go through Xenoblade games like 35 hours through the whole thing, and it's like, what? Like, did you even digest the story? Did you even, like, watch any of the cutscenes? Like, dude, it's so insane. It is so insane. Because it's voice hours in the game. I mean, yeah, there's lots of side quests to do, lots of exploration, lots of everything. I get to change. I'm pissed up, guy. Look at me. We can probably do another. Music's so good in this game. We can do another little Grand Prix, maybe. Look at us. Look at us. Which chapter specifically? I mean, chapters, yes. Just don't say any story content. I would like to play Kingdom Hearts, if I find time and money, especially with the 4th one being announced recently. Kingdom Hearts intimidates me. Because it is a lot, and it's a lot harder to jump in as a casual fan with Kingdom Hearts than anything else, because there's so many side games that are canon to the lore. Hell, there is like a mobile game that is canon to the lore, and it's like, I ain't got time for that. I do not have time for that at all, and just the lore of it all is so confusing. It's so much easier to jump into 300-hour long games than it is to jump into freaking Kingdom Hearts and understand everything. Sorry about that. Back in 2020 when Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity came out, I ignored all the side content and ended up getting 0 upgrades, but I managed to beat it. I mean, you know, there's like, there are some games where it's like you can just like blast through without knowing anything. And, like, there are incentives to, like, explore and everything. But, like, even, like, the first time playing through, like, the Xenoblade games, goodness. Like, I did side content. I explored a little bit because, like, oh, hey, this place looks cool. Let's explore it. You know, but, like, I just don't understand when you have really cool environments in the Xenoblade games that you don't want to explore them. You don't, like, one of my biggest things about RPGs is I hate grinding. I hate grinding a lot. How did I even get up here? Ah! Yeah, I hate grinding. I am not a big fan of grinding. I hate fighting common enemies to try and get levels. It's one of my least favorite things in RPGs. Whereas, like, Xenoblade, I don't have to do that. There are plenty of other ways to gain experience while not just blatantly fight enemies all the time. Because there's, like, generic quests that do seem boring, but you might as well pick them up. Like, generic quests to fight enemies or search for items. You know, like, there's stuff you can do, and it helps get you levels. It rewards you for exploration with, you know, gaining experience. So there's, like, a lot to Xenoblade. There is a lot to Xenoblade that a lot of people, I feel like, would miss if they just blasted right through the story. And it's like, the story is one of the biggest selling points to Xenoblade, don't get me wrong. But, like, when you just blast through the story, like, yeah, Xenoblade's great, and you miss out on all the good stuff. Like, all the you know, all the side content, all your gardening in your burger, right? Even though I played cheeseburger, it's fine. You know, the analogy, right? Like, all the seasoning to it. It just makes it extra special. Especially when you do, like, side quests. Like, okay, hey, here's one thing. I saw someone recently discover this, and it deals with Xenoblade 1, and it's slight spoiler. It's a slight spoiler, so be warned. When you are talking to specific NPCs in Colony 9, there is one NPC, her name is Desiree, and you talk to her after a certain point, after you fight Zord in the Ether Mine. You talk to her, and she mentions her father ran, like, a blacksmith thing, and he was a smithy. And the name of the place he ran was Zord Smithy. So, if you don't talk to NPCs and don't explore, you're gonna miss that little tiny lore detail. And it's like, whoa. So, it just, you know, just kind of blows your mind a little bit. Xenoblade 3, I did all the side content except for 2 of them. I haven't played 3 since I streamed it years ago. I've been meaning to replay 3. It's been on my mind for a while. Yeah, it has been on my mind for a while to, Oh, she's so cute! Baby Ouija. I mean, this just makes sense. Baby Ouija and the little Numpy just makes sense. Sure. It's like cooking but not seasoning the food. Yeah. Xenoblade looks really fun. I just don't have the time. I'm fine with spoilers. I'm caught up in all games but 2. I know some people are good with spoilers, but it's like how I have come to know the Xenoblade community. They are very, like, protective of spoilers. I have found myself on the Xenoblade side of Twitter, and Twitter is always so bad about, like, just blatantly spoiling things, like, showing off things. I'm like, oh my god, that's a spoiler. But, I mean, you know, it to each their own, honestly, but, yeah, I'm very protective of it. I do have full playthroughs on my YouTube channel. I started with 3 because it recently came out when I first started streaming. Like, it came out in July. I started streaming in August. I started playing Xenoblade 3 in, like, late September, early October. So that's kind of the time frame, and I finished it in December. So I have a full playthrough of 3, and all the DLCs included too. I have playthroughs of 1, 2, and 3 in all of the DLCs. I'm kind of spread across about a year or so, because I started with 3, and then I went to 1 about a few months later, or like the summertime of 23, and then I did the DLC for 1, and then I think months later, I started 2, and then I did Torna right after. Because here's another thing about, like, the Xenoblade community is, with at least 2, there is a big debate, and I don't think there is a wrong answer. I don't really think there's there's no wrong answer, there's no correct answer, there's no definitive answer. I think it's probably what you experience first, and how you digest the story. And that is when to play Torna. I know Blue is in the camp of play Torna first. That is totally fine, totally valid. There's a lot of people in that camp. I am in the camp of play Torna last. Not just from a gameplay perspective, but story as well. And I experienced the story of 2 before we even got the DLC, and, you know, like, or like right as Torna was new and we played the base game first. So, yeah, I am in the camp of play Torna last, and that's how I did it when I played through the game. Because it's not just, like, yeah, Torna's a prequel, so I'm sure some people would like to play in timeline order. But there's a lot of things in Torna that would flat out spoil the story, or flat out spoil character introductions and important character moments. That was great. It's fine. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, character introductions throughout the base game of 2 that do not make any lick of sense without, or, like, after you play Torna. To me, personally. Again, it's just my personal... Ooh, I just unlocked him. Cool. Hey. I know some people find the compromise of play Torna when you get to chapter 7, or play after chapter 7. So after you complete chapter 7, you do a little bit of story. Oh no! You do a little bit of story, and then you play Torna, and then you finish it, and then come back. Yeah, because originally Torna was supposed to be in place of chapter 8 in the main game. Dude, I got robbed there. That's awful. Yeah, it's supposed to be in place of chapter 8, but it got too big, and they decided to scrap it and make Torna its entire thing and do a whole DLC side story of it. And Torna is fantastic, don't get me wrong. And there are specific emotions invoked at the end of Torna that kind of result in, like, the same feeling. Like, playing through the base game, you kind of know what happens at the end of Torna, in a way, right? You kind of know what happens, but playing through the game and the story of Torna and, like, just how you go through it, I think it is meant to, the way it is played, because Torna is essentially side quest the game. There's a reason it's side quest the game. And it's one of those, if you know the fate of Torna in a way, before you even play it, you're like, it creates this impeding sense of doom. I'm not gonna say much of anything else, but like, there's this impeding sense of doom and dread that can only be invoked when you play Torna last, I feel. And even if you... It's one of those, like, when you know what happens, but you don't know the why or the specifics, versus not knowing what happens and being just completely blindsided. So it's like two similar feelings. It's just, you know, different take on it. So yeah, my personal feeling is I feel like Torna should be played last, and some others think Torna should be played first. And at the end of the day, it's whatever the heck you want. Oh no! Yeah, at the end of the day, it is whatever you want. It is however you want to play it. So that's my personal take on it. Because it really shouldn't matter. Because, again, Blue, Royal Blue, she's like one of my best friends. And, like, I think that's one of the biggest things that we disagree on. And that is also A-okay. Because we both know it's okay. It's okay to agree to disagree on things, and we have different opinions, we have different experiences, and it's okay. Because I think when she first got into Xenoblade, she started with Torna. And, like, that was her start, that was her beginning, so of course she's gonna be, like, attached to playing Torna first. And that's how she sees the story, that's how she digests the story. I experienced the base game first, and then went to Torna, so that's how I want to play it, and how I want to digest the story, and it's totally okay. I think people should just play games how they want to play games. That's really what it boils down to at the end of the day. Whee! I'm a Goomba. I'm a Goomba. I'm a Goomba. I'm a Goomba. No! Don't hurt me. No! That's fine. I got Mario Karted. It's okay. Yeah, and also, again, no one is obligated to, like, add much to conversations, and I am honestly, like, the same way. Like, I like to hear people talk about what they're, like, stupidly passionate about, you know? Like, I've heard many people talk about something that I have, like, little to no knowledge of, but, like, they're speaking so passionately, and it's like, yeah! Go get them, even though I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, and, Blue's the same way, too. Did DK just dab? Dude. Blue has said many times in my chat, I will, like, rant about, like, sports or wrestling, and, I will just get so fired up about something, and she has, like, no knowledge of it, but she's, like, 100% with me. Wee. Dude, how'd he do that? No, man. I'm so sad, and I lost my worker uniform. I lost it. Whee! Whee! Gotta go to railway. Where am I going? Bloop! Yay! I'm not doing great. It's fine. Yay. It's fine. We're just vibing. I enjoy vibes. Whee! And also another reason why I've never been a fan of, like, meta builds is because I had a build that I used for fun, and it essentially got ripped away from me because it became the meta. Like, not exactly to a T, but in Mario Kart 8, I was just playing around. I was, you know, trying to learn the game and everything, and I stumbled across a build of Baby Luigi, because Riley at the time really enjoyed Baby Luigi. So it was Baby Luigi. Yeah, it was Baby Luigi on the teddy bear. With the Azure wheels and the Cloud Glider. I never swapped wheels and glider. I never did. So anytime I changed a kart, it was just the body of the kart. It was not the wheels or anything else. Dude, what the fuck? Get out of here. Yeah, I got something. I got first in something. Hooray. But yeah, I never like swapped the wheels or glider, so I always used the Azure wheels and the Cloud Glider. Always did. And so when I used Baby Luigi with the teddy bear bike and the Azure wheels and the Cloud Glider, I used it for a little bit. It was great. I had fun with it. It jived with how I played. And then like a week later, it became the new meta, but with like a heavier character, like Rosalina, King Boo, and Link. And it's like, what the fuck? I hated it. I hated it so much. Like, I hate meta builds. And another reason it's like, why are you listening to the meta? Just do what you want to do. Don't listen to other people. Because that's how I interpret it. Like, if you just happen to use the meta and it's good, sure. But a lot of people do it because, oh, this is the best. I want to be the best. And it's like, no, I want to have fun. Let me have fun. I enjoy having common disagreements because it's nice to see how other people think. However, when it becomes an argument, then I just tune them out. That's totally fair. When I play 8 Deluxe, I always go with the same build. Peach standard bike, white tires, waddle wing glider. I don't think it's meta, but it's what I like. And that's exactly how it should be. And when I mentioned the community days from this ex-streamer friend, I saw a bunch of people doing this meta, and it's like, no, we're just here to have fun, aren't we? So, from that point on, I started doing builds that make me laugh, and builds that I am happy with. There is one that I have dubbed the Vibes build, and that is Bowser in a cat car. It's one of my favorites. I have won a couple Grand Prix online with that. And I normally don't rock the heavy characters. I usually don't. I'm usually like a lightweight to mid. Dang it. But, yeah, Bowser in a cat car made me laugh because it was so funny watching big old Bowser in a pink cat car. It was the greatest. And it was just vibes, because I was just vibing. So, it was one of my favorites. Also, this is another one of my favorite tracks in the game. So... Alright, let's go. Let's do it. I love this track. It's so good. DK Spaceport, it's so good. The music is also very good. Whee! Oh, look at him. So, yeah, I did Bowser in the cat car. I know I also had Peach with like the Master Cycle Zero. That one was fun. No, I need to beat him to win. I got Mario Karted. Oops. Yep, of course that's gonna hit me and not DK up there. It's whatever. DK has the script, it's fine. Ooh, we have that. Did I hit him? I think I did. He's slowing down. Dude! I need a mushroom to cut these corners, man. Whee. Dang it. I tried. Whee! Eh! Wall jumping! Wall kicks will work! Why are we going that way? Hello? What are we doing? Oh my god! Hit him, please. Ugh. Huh. You know, he's... Oh, wait, no, what? What happened? How did I get ahead of him? What happened? I got in first. We did it! Look at baby Ouija, he's so cute. He is the cutest. I won by a point, let's go. I kind of learned most people who argue about how to play games are actually always online, while other people who don't care aren't online. So there are definitely more people who have fun rather than playing seriously. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, baby Ouija! We did it. Baby Ouija was the winner. I really thought I was in second place that entire time. But yeah, and also, there have also been times where, I was just chilling with a vibe build, minding my own business, and, people were just really stupid competitive, and, like, no one was really doing anything about it. No one was really doing anything about it, and, I raced 100 times. Look at me go. I did it. Yeah, everyone was like stupid competitive and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna hang back and not say anything. And no one even noticed, no one even cared. And it's like, man, if someone was hanging back, if someone was hanging back like that, then I'd be like, hey, what's going on? Are you all right? You know, I'd be vibing with them in the back. But then, no one really paid attention to me. And it's also one of those, like, looking back on everything, you know, it's one of them, like, everything happens for a reason type things, and it's like, ugh. This is also the closest to the cat car. It's not really the cat car, but, the cute scoot. What's a good vehicle befitting of... Befitting? Hold on. Can I... Details. That should be fine. That should be fine. We'll do this one. I like this one. But yeah, I also remember one of the last times I joined in on a community day from them, there was a handful of people racing in Mario Kart 8, and there was this guy that was just like dominating everything. I say dominating everything. There was a handful of races where I was right on their ass, and I just got really unlucky with items. And it's like I was really close, really close second for me. And they said, I'm going to swap to another character to give someone else a chance, when I was literally on their ass the entire time. And it's like, are you serious? You're gonna be that full of yourself to say something like that? Like, really? And again, no one said anything about it. So this is also why it's like, I've seen, you know, streams like that weren't very well, oh my god, that weren't very well, like, moderated. And we were, you know, close to these people at one point in time, and Vegito had volunteered to be a mod, and they said no. They said, no, well, we have enough mods, and they had one person who was usually an active participant in it, and someone else who was hardly there at the time. So, yeah. And then I also remember someone calling Vegito a clown in chat one community day. That was a fun time. So I was already having a tough time that day because someone was being really mean to me specifically. They weren't even the ones playing the damn game, but they were really critical of my decisions. Because they were like, what is Yoshi? Because I was playing as Yoshi in a Mario Party board. And they're like, what is Yoshi doing? Like, why is Yoshi doing that when, like, I have been shat on the entire board? I've had really bad luck. I just want to get something going, you know, to kind of turn my luck around. And then, you know, I was just doing real bad. And they're like, what's Yoshi doing? Like, they're being really mean to me. And Vegito in chat essentially was like, don't be a dick. Because, like, you know, like, that's my wife. Hey, don't be a dick. And bro responded to him with, what, clown? And it's like, oh my god. And nothing got done with that. Nothing was done about that. There was no, I think that person eventually got banned later, but honestly, in that moment, they should have been at least timed out after that. Because it's like, if you're gonna talk like that in chat, then you have, like, no business being here, honestly. And you're not even the one playing the damn game. So, like, why are you so critical of someone else? And that was also the day where I got shat on so much that I never played with someone ever again. Because I got relentlessly attacked. Yeah, I got relentlessly attacked on a board. Because it was Horrorland. And, you know, I had a lot of money. I had a lot of coins. And I'm like, I'm going to try and save up. And I'm going to try and get over to King Boo to see if I can, you know, turn it around. And I was doing it so quietly and under the radar, and then someone said something about it. So one of the players in the game said something about it, and they're like, oh no, Tessa's gonna do the thing, let's stop her. And then I was successfully stopped. I'm like, all right, you got me, you stopped me, I tried. And then one of those players kept going. They kept targeting me. And it's like, dude, I'm already in last. I've already given up on the board because I was throwing minigames because I was so, like, you know, it's like there's no point in me winning now. And they attacked me so much where I just started giving up. I gave up on the minigames. It's not my greatest moment, honestly, but it's like I was already giving up. It was clear as day that I had given up on everything, and they still attacked me relentlessly. So, and I have never played a board of Mario Party with this person ever again. So, yeah. So I have had some really bad experiences with people on the internet. And again, I think it really boils down to, I mean, I think the streamer did say something about it, but like the something was almost a little too late because there was a decision that was made on like the last turn, and I was far away from King Boo on the board. I didn't even have enough money. There was no way for me to even like really do anything. And I got targeted for like stealing coins or a star steal or something. Or no, it was coins. It was coin steal on the very last turn. It's like, dude, what are you doing? And this person said in chat, oh, I didn't want Tessa to get the star steal. And I think the streamer said, I think that ship has sailed. I think she's not gonna get it. And it was like the last turn, and it's like, dude. Because it's like, I was there to have fun. And I was also on vacation. I was also on vacation, so I was sitting in a hotel room as this was happening, when I was supposed to be relaxing and having fun. And I was like, hey, we can join in on this. And it was not very fun, and I was very upset. I was very upset after that. So, Can I get something new? No, it ain't something new. Yay, I will blow them up with my mind and this gun. I love how the gun was the secondary thought. Ate at the same door-to-door salesman ringing my doorbell? Oh no! Yoshi's my favorite. If I'm not going Peach, I go to Yoshi. People should not disrespect my dinosaur. Exactly. Like, Yoshi and Daisy are tied for, like, my top 2 Mario characters to play as. And then it's Peach, then Luigi, and then it just kind of whatever after that. Mario Kart's a whole different story. I usually don't play as, like, Bowser Jr., but, like, I love this little Boy Scout uniform he's got, so it's so cute. Junior is so cute. So, but yeah, I have had really rough experiences before. Dang it, they avoided me. I got someone though. That is a, that's a drop. Wee. Goodness. Yeah, so anytime it's like, oh hey, viewers and everything, you know, it's like I always try to be, you know, nice and make sure no boundaries are crossed. I really used that too early, it's fine. Whee. How come I can't get the wave? Oh, what's it? Draft. My goodness. I could not remember what the heck it was called. Ah! Get! Oh my god! Everything's happening at once! Ah! But also, you know, looking back on it, those experiences, you know, shaped me, you know, and how I view things now. And at the end of the day, I know who I am, I know what I want from whatever. Oh my god. And I know how to handle myself now. Because there's, again, even like in the few years I have been streaming, there's a lot of things I have let slide early on that I shouldn't have. But then it, you know, it got better because, again, those experiences shaped me. Because there's been times where I have felt extremely uncomfortable with people and what they say in chat. And it's like, I am very uncomfortable with this. And I'm like, I can't deal with this. Can you ban them for me, please? And then now I'm just to the point where it's like, if I don't like something, boom, you're gone. Because it's my stream. This is like, the analogy I've always used is when you're going into someone's stream, you're going into their home. You're going into their home turf. It's their own environment. And if you are going to walk into someone else's home and be extremely disrespectful, the homeowner has every right to kick you out. They have every single right to do that. Ooh. So that's kind of the analogy I have always used when it comes to that. So it's like, if someone's going to come into my home and disrespect me, I'm not going to tolerate it. Like, disrespect me or anyone regular in chat, then, you know, I'm not going to tolerate it. Like, if anyone disrespected my husband, you know, it also kind of depends on, you know, the context of everything. Because there was a discussion in chat one day, I think it was playing Pokemon. There was a discussion one day, and they said anyone who gets a job through, like, the people they know and not from anything else doesn't deserve their job. And that is how Vegito got most of his jobs, was through the people he knew. And I was like, excuse me, hello, like, that's for one, that is the world we live in. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And, like, Vegito is very skilled at what he does. He just needs someone to hold the door open for him to walk through. And that's exactly how he got all his dang jobs. You know, because his first, like, you know, he worked with his brother-in-law for his tree service when he was, you know, like, college. Cataquack! I don't want to be this thing. This thing's rough. This way! No! It's fine. And then, he got, as he got a CDL, he worked for my uncle's farm, and my uncle was the one who gave him a chance to, you know, get his license, get a CDL and everything. And, you know, my uncle was the one who gave him a chance. Oh my god, we barely squeaked that out! And then his next job, he got it at the local ready mix company. And it was because it was a company that his dad used to work at. And the owner still knew his dad. And it's like, hey, you know, it's like, hey, my son wants to work here. And it's like, okay, like, let's get him a resume, get him put in. And then even when he lost that job, he knew someone that worked at this place a couple hours away. And, you know, got his foot in the door. And he's been there for 2 years. So it's like, again, it's the whole, it's not what you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So you need those connections. You need those connections to, you know, get your foot in the door. So, and someone was trying to argue, like, oh, they don't need that, because, like, I think, like, their experiences, anytime someone did that, it was just straight up nepotism and they were bad at their jobs. And I was like, okay, that's, you know, a fair point, but, like, that's not always the case. Not everyone is going to be like that. But also, if you're good at your job, you know, you just need someone to get your foot in the door. So, it doesn't matter how you get your job, as long as you're good at the job, then it's whatever at the end of the day. So, yeah, I really defended Vegito's honor that day. Because it's like, no, hold on. People think it's an easy hunt for them, easy to make themselves feel good. Yeah, kind of going back to all that. Every experience shapes someone into who they are. Becoming pregnant has made me more cold to judgy people. Since I'm young, I don't disrespect anyone. It's simply not well-mannered. Yeah. I don't understand how someone can be so narrow-minded. A job is a job. What matters is how hard you work. Exactly. It's exactly that. I love Koopa's face there. Aw, Koopa's face is so funny there. We can do a knockout. Cataquack. There's still characters to unlock, but yeah, there's Fishbone. Sir Swoop. No, I didn't want to be Piana. What's his name? Conkdor. Conkdor is his name. Who should we be? I do love this outfit. It's good. I also really love Cowboy Mario. Let's be Cowboy Mario. Cowboy Mario on the Bighorn! Oh, man. Let's see. see, where should we go? I've already gotten gold there. This one eludes me. I have trouble with this one. Silver there. Where does it end up? It ends up on DK. I guess we got a wide variety of places. So, I got my job at a water park because my father and I worked really hard to feel like I belonged rather than fitting the stereotypical nepotism daughter. I did leave because I was a small petite girl working in a water park and I got uncomfortable easy. That's, you know, like everyone has their reasons for things. And even like my first job, it was like a summer job at the local rec commission. And my sister was also working there. So, and I often got paired up with her whenever we worked like scoreboard for the stuff. Because we kind of tag teamed it in a way where I kept the books and she operated the scoreboard, mainly because I didn't know how to do it and no one ever explained it to me. So yeah, but like that was kind of how we operated. And then I don't really have much job experience and I don't really know a lot of people. So even then it's like, I don't even know what I would even do if, you know, I were to get a job. Because it's one of those, I feel like I would be turned away pretty easy because of my lack of experience. Ah yes, a tractor on water. This is totally how life works, right? Whee. Oh, it's just like in Grease, when they race the cars. Go Grease Lightning, you're burning up the quarter mile. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. Go Grease Lightning, you're closer to the hip line track. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. You want some cream? The chugs will cream. For Grease Lightning. I haven't watched Grease all the way through, I want to say since 2014. And I know that because my mom wanted to watch Grease, and we mentioned that, oh, Vegito had never watched it before, and we had like just started dating. And my mom was like, you guys are gonna watch it. Like, he's gonna watch this movie. And so we sat down and watched the movie. And I believe that is the one and only time he has seen Grease. I watched it a ton growing up because we had it on VHS. Ah! So I think I've only seen Grease 2 maybe one time, but it wasn't as good. Whee! No! Don't steal my stuff. No one's stealing my stuff. Kaboom! Hello. Thank you. I'll take that. Cowboy Mario. Dang it. Music is so good. I love Mario Kart music. So, yeah. Oh my god! Alright, that was good. I'll admit it. I'll admit that was a great shot. I am maxed out on coins, but this is fine. Dude, stop stealing my shit. Everything's getting stolen. Where am I? Oh, he's a little dumpy! Koopa's got a little dumpy. Hey, don't blame me. That is the name of the vehicle. If that is 100% the name of the vehicle, it is called Little Dumpy. The little toy truck? Yeah, that's Little Dumpy. Whoop. Oh, shit. Ow! It's It's fine. Everything is fine because everything is just thrown into chaos. Cowboy Mario will fix you right up. Don't worry about that. There we go. Whee. Whee. Ah! Did you slow down there? I couldn't tell. Ah! I looked away for a split second. Oh, dang it. Okay. Get 8th or better. We're okay. Teamwork makes the dream work. It really does. It really does. And it really sucks when you have someone against you the whole time. But... Whee. Whoop. Nice! Even though, my stuff got stolen from me. I parkoured off a car. And I feel... You know, I feel like you're really in for a day when a tractor parkours off of your car. Man, explain that to insurance. Yeah, have fun explaining that to insurance. It's like, how did your car get squished again? Well, this tractor, parkoured off of my car. And, excuse me, what now? I feel like that would be very fun to explain. I mean, my brother used to be a car insurance agent, so I could probably always, like, ask him, like, hey, how would you feel if someone came to you and said, someone parkoured off of their car? Parkoured a tractor off of their car. And, oh man, we're getting a little cutthroat here. No, this way. Where am I going? I'm going everywhere. No! Leave me alone. I don't need this! I don't want to change my costume! I want to stay cowboy! I want to stay cowboy! Dang it! No! Man! I wanted to be a cowboy. I want to be a cowboy, baby! I really wanted to be a cowboy. Let me be a cowboy! I want to be a cowboy! Where can I get a thing? I don't even think I'm really anywhere near cowboy. I think cowboy is like ranch. Or around the farm. I'm so upset. I'm so upset I'm not a cowboy anymore. This doesn't make any sense anymore. I got Mario Karted so hard. I de-cowboyed myself. Dang it. I really, let's just start right there. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can, pull this back. Oh my god! Waluigi, where'd you come from? Also, I feel like I have known people to dress like Waluigi dresses as a biker. How in the hell? Oh, come on. No! Dang it, I don't have anything! No! I'm also in a fucking tractor. No. And also, it's really funny how I'm always like constantly. Give me mushroom. Give me mushroom. No, that's a bomb! Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. It's okay. Oh, I lost my cowboy and I was done for immediately. I wanna be a cowboy, baby. A few days ago, a few years ago, before COVID, my dad had bought 2 new chairs and he drove it home in the bed of his truck. And when we were unloading it off, he was pushing from the back, so his behind was pressing against the back window and it broke. I'm unsure how they explain that to insurance. Oh yeah, my ass was too fat and it broke the window. Oh man, that's funny. That's so funny. I'm sure there's a lot of things that people would be like, oh, that's totally normal. Like, oh, a kid was playing ball outside and broke a window. That's totally normal. You know, like, kids are kids. You know, stuff breaks with kids all the time. Recliner chairs used to do someone to get professional. You know, the stubbornness is so real. The stubbornness is so freaking real. I want to free roam on this. Give me... Tractor, Cowboy Mario, I wanna be a cowboy, baby. Yeah, cowboy. Wee, cowboy. I love this. I love this so much. I usually never play as Mario, but like this is so fun. I like Cowboy Mario. But yeah, also when you get older, you're seriously never as good as you think you are. So yay! I did it! And when me and my husband got our couch and chair from his parents, because I think 2 years ago, last year, it was last February, I want to say, his parents had bought a new couch with our taxes. Cool, awesome. And they're like, do you guys just want these, you know, our old couches? I'm like, yeah, sure. Because we liked the couch that they had because it had like a little cubby in the middle. So it's like, hey, we can, you know, do something with this, you know, and also kind of condense our living room. Because he had like a big long couch. And we used to have like a big long couch and 2 recliners. And his recliner broke. Well, he had one, it was old, and his parents bought him a new one for like his birthday, and it broke like less than a year later. So it broke, and it was broke, and couldn't be fixed. And shortly after that, we rearranged our furniture, and then we were like, you know what? We should probably get some new furniture. But then, you know, his parents got a new couch and gave us their old stuff. And then we got their stuff. And but moving in this couch, it was a fucking nightmare. No! Oh, I can do this one. I can do this one. We're gonna do it. We're gonna retry that. We're gonna retry this. Alright, let's... Flawless! Flawless! But yeah, moving in the reclining chair, not a big deal. It was pretty easy. It comes apart. But this couch doesn't really come apart, and it was a bitch because the way our apartment is set up, the front door has like just a very tiny alcove in it, and you can't really bring stuff in and turn it very well. So it was a bitch to bring in. It was even kind of stuck in the door. So it was a pain in the butt to bring in. Like, for real. Trick your heart out to reach the mountaintop. Okay. Whoa, that looks like a lot. We can do it. We can parkour in this tractor. And oop. Oh no, I have to do this. Oh no, I'm so bad at Dang it, I'm so bad at that. I cannot parkour very well. I mean, I can give it one more go, I guess. But I'm not very good at parkour. There's a question today. Do you like community games? I mean, you know, games with friends are always very fun. Do I really gotta lean into it? How? I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do. It's fine. It's whatever. We can just let the timer go. It's fine. You know, there are some things I just cannot do, and that is one of them. Oh, there was a thing. There was a peach medal. There's peach medal up there. I saw it. I don't know how to get it though. Like that. That is exactly how I get that. Like the parkour tractor master I am. Whee. Okay. What did I just do? I just did a knockout. We can probably do another one. We can probably do another one. Ooh, there's something right here. Nose dive. Turn around. What is this? You know, again, roaming around, there's so many of these things. It's so easy. It's so easy to just find things to do in this game. Ah! I missed. I missed. I missed. I missed. It's fine. We can retry. It's okay. It's okay. But we'll see if we can do it this time. Okay, we can do this. Whee. There we go. Huh. No! Oh, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Turn around. We just need to go up here. Boom! Ta-da! Not intended, but we did it. Not the intended way, but we did it. And hello, Roller Toaster. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. It's easy to find things to do. Not so easy to complete them. Yeah, because I saw one that was like, hey, do trick to your heart's content. And I am not very good at riding the walls. I am not very good at that. And it was like, this is what you have to do. And it's like, no. I did not want to do that. You know, that was my own fault. It's fine. But yeah, it's really fun to just roam through the world. It's very easy to do. Oh, what will I become? I'm not cowboy no more. I did it! I'm not cowboy no more. That's fine. Wait, did I... Hold on. Oh, I quit! And it... No, we're good, never mind, okay. Crisis averted. I was like, it said quit mission. I'm like, oh shit. But no, we're good. Crisis averted. Whee. Alright. Yeah, quit free roam. Let's see. What to do. Just been kind of chilling, honestly. just did a knockout. The knockouts are fun. It is a lot though. I haven't been Peach yet. This is honestly a really good outfit. Add a race maker for this down the line? That'd be really cool. Yeah, this is a great Peach outfit. Because whenever my husband plays the game, he is on this Peach outfit and the Rob bike. That's his go-to. He never switches. And I'm always constantly, oh, what combination do I want now? That's also a pretty good outfit, but I think I've been really going with like the swimsuit Daisy and the boat. That's kind of what I've been going for. The Biker Jr. is so cute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have seen someone with this exact getup before. Hi, I'm Daisy. Yeah, I started as Daisy. I love this Wario biker. Call back to like, you know, his the little ponytail. That's great. Pirate Wario is good. This is a good one. The wasp. Look at his little stinger. Yeah, I feel like at some point in the future we're gonna get some extra costumes for Pauline and DK. We have to, right? Because they only have one extra. And it's like DK's been a mainstay in the games for a long time and he only has one extra. And so does Pauline. So I feel like it's gotta be some kind of tie-in with like Bonanza or something. We were just Baby Luigi in a thing. Also, Lakitu has like 2 costumes, and they couldn't give an extra one to DK? Yeah, in my head, I'm like, there has to be more costumes coming later. You know, there's gotta be. Slope Styler. I mean, I was already this for the free row. Let's find someone. I'm not the biggest fan of Rosalina, so... But I will say, her outfits are fire. This outfit right here is amazing. I love this outfit. The backwards hat and everything. And also, I love this dress. This is a very pretty dress. But, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Rosalina, so I probably will never play as her. But, yeah, this outfit and this outfit are, like, the best ones. Let's go back to Peach. Oh, the classic outfit. The classic bike outfit from Mario Kart Wii. Let's find a bike. Standard bike, the cute scoot, Mach Rider. Rally bike. Let's see. Lobster. Dolphin Dasher, Locomoto, Rob, the Fin Twin. A little more acceleration. Trying to think of what. Sure. Let's go with this. Where shall we go? Ooh, we're playing as Peach, and we can end on Peach Stadium. Or we'll
we'll save a run on this one for later, maybe to end it. Yeah, we're playing as Peach. Might as well start or end in Peach Stadium. Certainly won't happen, but I would love to see Skyliner form with Bowser and DK in the world. That'd be cool. Surprised Mecha DK course isn't a skin. I know, that'd be really cool. Or that dress in real life. Yeah, it's very cute. It is very cute. Alright, let's go. Let's party it up. I love this Koopa balloon up there. It's the best. Like, I would be down to party like this. Did I start too early? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm good. Whee! Dude! Whee! Yeah, this is very reminiscent of Mario Kart Wii. I played a lot of 64, Double Dash, and Wii. That's a lot of my Mario Kart knowledge and know-how. Whee! That was fun. Yeah, this definitely controls like the Mach bike in Mario Kart Wii. Whee! I also miss doing like wheelies. I don't think you can do wheelies here. Get you a good straightaway and just pop a wheelie and you get a little speed boost. Can we raid? I'm not even done yet. I'm not even ready to raid. And I know what you're doing, but like I'm not even ready to raid yet. Ah, loser. What? I need to be careful with who I call a loser. Anytime I call anyone a loser, I always immediately eat my words. So let's not do that. Whee! Oh, I tried to... There we go. Whee! And bloop! We did it! Hershey's good at Mario Kart? Wow, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy that she's good at Mario Kart. That's first I've heard this news. Yeah, it's one of those, like, I've been, like, I think I'm good at something, and then I immediately, like, see someone else or play with someone else, and they immediately are, like, way better than me. But I also know, like, there's psychology in, you know, like, I am definitely a perfectionist, for sure. Because I am always so hard on myself if I'm not, like, good at something. Like, no matter how hard and it's like, I know, like, you know, not everyone's perfect, not everyone gets it on the first try, like, and I know that, and that's the lesson I try to instill into my children. Wow. But there are times where it's like, I am so hard on myself for not doing it, like, perfectly on the first try. But, it's one of those do as I say, not as I do type things. And that's... I catch myself doing that a lot because, like, I have the wisdom and the knowledge for certain things. Like, I can teach pretty good lessons. But sometimes I have trouble taking my own advice. It's like, oh, you can do anything you want to do in life. You can be anything you want to be. You know, like, not everything is perfect on the first go. Things take a lot of hard work. You know, and, like, success won't be immediate. Oops. You know, but, like, there's a lot of things where I'm like, if I don't do it right on the first go, or if, like, nothing feels right immediately, then it's worthless to me. And I hate that part of myself. Like, there was something, like, I think Tuesday evening, there was something I was working on and I was like having a crisis because nothing was right, even though it's like, this is totally normal for people like doing something like this to feel like it's totally normal, but I was having a crisis about it and I had to like change course. And now it's like, I'm better because I found something that will make more sense for me. So... Wee. Wee. So, yeah, I catch myself a lot of the time not practicing what I preach. And again, it's like, I hate that part of myself. It's like, I am... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I am extremely self-aware, detrimentally self-aware of my flaws. So it's like, yeah, I can give advice. It's like, I can give advice, but sometimes it's like, I don't even listen to myself. But like, you should listen to me, for sure. Even though I don't listen to me, you should listen for me. For me? To me. How is she standing? Peach became Jesus. Jesus, Peach. God, Peach. I was looking away and I missed my boost timing. That's okay. We'll catch up. It's fine. But I also saw you said you were heating up a burger. And I hope... I saw in your Discord that, you think you've got your stuff fixed. Hopefully it is fixed. Hopefully. Whee. Can I hit you? No, he had something! Oh, look at that! That was glorious! Hehe. Grab that. And just ba-ba-ba-ba. Whee! Oh no, traffic is backed up! How dare! This is a big bridge. Whee! Alright, let me go over here. Okay. Whee! Sorry, my train of thought is just leaving me behind. Oh my goodness. I have so many things happening IRL to me right now. My brain's in a million places at once. So, you'll have to excuse me. Ah! Goodness! Alright, yeah, this is a different part of Crown City. Whee! Whee! I'm gonna keep this. I say that as it's probably gonna get stolen from me. Alright. Because, knowing my luck, things will get stolen from me. Whee! And a coin. Yay! Yeah, but first you did succeed, try again. Yep, and that's a classic thing, and I was kind of going through it when I played Clair Obscur the other day. It's just one of those, the perfectionism in me. The parents don't share a lot of their kids in sports games, and I understand your reasoning. It makes sense, but it made me think, because I have a really quiet voice and it hurts to be loud. I mean, again, everyone's different. I was a very quiet kid growing up. I was very quiet. I was very quiet, very shy, and now that I'm older and a lot wiser, it's okay. I am unapologetically myself a lot of the time. And also, my parents cheered for me when I was a kid in sports. They cheered loudly. So I will do the same for my own kids. And sometimes it's not just like, oh, they don't cheer, you know. It's like, it's okay to like cheer for your kid. It's just when they just flat out don't even bother. They're there, but they're not there, you know? Celebratory animation of her winning, but she was standing and cheering and she was still moving top speeds over the water. I'm gonna have a stream right here. Yeah, Gian fixed it last night, so I plan to stream assuming it doesn't die again. But we were placed apart. We think we need to source the issue. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Yeah, I saw that on Discord, and hopefully things are good. Because again, I wish, you know, I had more knowledge, you know, because, you know, multiple heads are better than one. But I am not very well versed in the VTubing world. I am just a lonely little PNG tuber. It's just me. I am a still image. You know, I just realized we are the Peach costume change and I'm playing as Peach. I just realized that. You know, life or art imitates art. I guess. I don't know. Everything's fine. We are... Oh shit. Ah! Boo! Not boo, Lakitu! Boo as in I hated that. I disagree with that. I disagree with that notion that you ran right into me and hit me with your, beep. Oh, come on. I tried to hit the ramp. The one time ramp is good is here. We can hit it right here. Yeah, look at us! Whoop! Hee hee. Traffic! Whee! We're good. Just a little loop around. Woo! Wow, we like really catapulted ourselves there. And right through here. We go up, and then we go up again. And then we go bloop. We did it. Lackaboo. It's pretty glorious to see. Yeah, back at the computer. Awesome. You're back at the pooter. Did I just like get first every single time? Peach is the answer to all my problems, I guess. Which is funny because growing up, Peach was always like the bitch in Mario Party. She was the computer I hated playing against, but she made a good villain. And I played as her a lot too. But now streaming, it's DK. Funny enough. Yeah, DK is the villain for me now. Yay! Woo! I do love the look of the trophies in this game. I love the look of the trophies. They're so unique. It's like, I want trophies in real life that look like this. What did I get? 110 times. Yay! I'm racing. I'm doing good things. I'm getting things. There's so many stickers. You have no idea. We can do... Mississippi still had personalities in Mario Party? I know. It's not like their personalities, I have always created personalities for them. I do love this ice cream Toadette. It is very cute. And Borger Toad. I'm usually very anti-Toad in Mario Kart because my sister played as Toad all the time in Mario Kart 64. And she used to have all of the records in Mario Kart 64. All the time trial records were Toad. And then I got the cart when I went off to college. And I was on a mission to change all of those Toad times. And so I did. And they were all like Yoshi. So, yeah. Who should we be? I love his little floaties. I wish Baby Luigi got a swimmer. Yeah, I wish Baby Luigi got a swimwear option. What's a good... I mean, here's the boat, but I was already on that boat. The truck. Yeah, the baby blooper is kind of the, at least the last I knew, the meta, quote unquote. But I don't like doing that. I don't like meta. He's so cute! Oh, Baby Mario is so cute. Or what's something that doesn't make any sense whatsoever? Ooh, and a fish. I also really like this vehicle because it's the Mario Kart 64 carts. And oh, his feet don't even touch the pedals! Oh my god, look at his little feeties! His feeties don't touch the pedals! Fine, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. His little feeties don't touch the pedals, and that is so adorable. We have not done this one yet. Let's try it. Let's do it. We can do it. Everything will be fine. All right. How is he driving with his feeties? I mean, with Mario Kart, you're not really using the brake very much. And like your standard racetracks, you're not really using the brake. But hello? You're not really using the brake. Dude. See? But like Diddy Kong Racing and 200cc in Mario Kart 8, yeah, of course you were. You had to use the brake for 200cc because that go burr. 200cc go burr. And hello, Del Tora. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Whee. All right, we're doing great. Look at Baby Mario. His feet don't even touch the pedals. His feeties don't even touch the pedals, and it's so cute. Maybe I find this so adorable because I also relate in a way, because I have to scoot the seat in the vehicle I drive all the way up to even touch the pedals. I am short. It's like I am short and my husband is tall. So, nice. Yeah, I'm short, my husband is tall. I'm 5'3", my husband is 6'3", 4", and he has to have the chair like all the way back for him to be comfortable, and I have to scoot it like damn near all the way up for me to even touch the pedals. Does it can't reach pedals? No, I'm small. I am so small. Missing the elephant in the room we're discussing. Baby Mario not being able to reach the pedals. Like, how is he going forward? I think what's going on is they are like taping the gas pedal down. Or he's got like little stilts or something. I don't know. Or maybe a button that makes him go vroom. But yeah, he can't even touch the pedals. It is so cute. Whee! There we go. There we go. Goodbye. Lol. Where am I? Who am I? I'm Baby Mario. Ah! I'm on fire! Ah yes, the classic snaking technique from Mario Kart DS. I have played DS. I do own Mario Kart DS. I just don't think I've really played it enough. Where did they come from? Dude. Alright. Go away, Wario. He is not going away. I missed, though. Oop. Oh no, I'm sorry, something distracted me. Whee! And I don't know, honestly, with stuff going on IRL right now, that's kind of half-assed distracting me, I am debating. Everything's fine, don't worry. Oh no! This way. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this! Go, Baby Maro! You can do it! There we go, we did it. I would've laughed so hard. Oh, you got the Wii steering wheel Wiimote. Who let a baby drive? I mean, that's a good question. Who did let this baby drive? I don't know. I decided this, I guess. I hate snaking. It made races so boring. I totally understand. It's also one of my, like, disdains of meta. Because it's like, I feel like sometimes meta takes the fun out of it. And it's like, I understand, like, speedrunning tactics if you're gonna, like, speedrun stuff and, like, that's how, like, optimal. But, like, sometimes it just takes the fun out of it. I can reach better just enough to drive. Oh, reach the pedal just enough to drive, but I still don't have my license. Let's start it here. Maybe that was because it's that way because I keep putting foot on each pedal. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. The only time you really use both feet is if you are driving a manual. Tesla speedrun. I did make an attempt at a speedrun one time. I have never submitted anything though. And it was a Mario Party 1 minigame island speedrun, any percent on the Switch 1. My time is not like the best in the world, but it is something. It was not last, I will tell you that much, just in comparison to the times. Again, I have never submitted this before, but I was like, maybe I should try a speedrun that I'm more comfortable with than to agree to do this speedrun race and get really bad imposter syndrome and be treated like garbage throughout the event of these speedrun races. And yeah. I was pretty much treated like garbage. It really felt like, because I'm sure there are a couple things where it wasn't my fault, but I was like the only one affected by it. And there were other things where it's like, I really felt targeted. And it wasn't very fun. And I'm honestly just really glad I'm not friends with these people anymore. If people, like, know what I'm talking about in terms of the event I was a part of a couple years ago, Oh my god, it's cold! You really hit a baby in a swimsuit with ice? Dude! He doesn't have his socks on, my guy. I'm gonna be like a boomer grandma. He doesn't have socks on! He just doesn't have socks on. Like, he needs socks. And it's like 90 degrees in the blazing hot sun. He needs socks! Where are his socks? He's gonna get cold if he doesn't have socks. It's like, my guy. My grandma, hello? Whee. The big drop, let's go! I'm not gonna let a penguin beat me at driving. Also, I feel like a baby driving is more realistic than a penguin driving. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be so real with you. But yeah, I was a part of like this really, and like, again, like looking back on it, the event itself went on very well. Like, it was a good production and it went relatively smoothly, but it was a lot of like the back end stuff that affected me quite heavily. And it's one of those where it's like so hard to like really explain the exact feelings I felt, because it's like I haven't really seen anyone be a part of events like this and experience the feelings that I feel when it comes to stuff like this. Because like the event was, we did like a speedrun race of Ocarina of Time and Mario 64. It was like a month-long event. And there was like preliminary rounds and then the semifinals and then the finals. The preliminaries were an Ocarina of Time race, like a 1v1 race to the Master Sword. And it was really fun to learn Zelda speedrun tricks, like glitchless, relatively glitchless, because I'll get into that in a second. And the semifinals were because there was 8 of us. The semifinals were a 4-way race, Mario 64 to the second Bowser fight, so essentially like 31 stars. And the finals were just a reprise of Ocarina of Time. The Ocarina of Time race started off okay, because when it first got like discussed, because the ex-streamer friend and like the hosts of the channel were like, yeah, we want to do this. We want to put on this event, and here's what we'll do: a glitchless speedrun race, race to the Master Sword in Ocarina of Time. And I'm like, awesome, cool. When that was like, yeah, I'll be a part of it, I immediately started doing some digging, immediately started doing research, immediately started practice runs. And then I looked up everything like glitchless runs. I'm like, okay, so these things should be legal in this run if they're going glitchless. And I did like a practice run or two using my techniques. And later on, they're like, hey, by the way, here's our rule set that we probably should have said so in the very beginning. And one of the techniques not allowed was save warping. And it's like, huh? Like, that's 100% allowed in glitchless. It's not an exploit. And honestly, it isn't like used a lot in actual runs. But like, I mean, sure, whatever. But like, I was the only one out of the group that even used a save warp. There were some that were using death warps, which is kind of rooted in like the same thing. But like, I was the only one using a save warp, and I was the only one not allowed to do it, and I was the only one that took a different route, because I was like, I'm not, like, I want to do it this way. Like, everyone was using the shortcut in Goron City to go to the Lost Woods to get Saria Song to, you know, play it for Darunia to cure his depression. I was like, no, because like my original idea was to, after getting the Sun Song, or Zelda's Lullaby from Impa, I would save warp and go back to Kokiri. I would go back to Kokiri, and that's when I would go to Lost Woods, go get Saria's Song, and then just go to Kakariko that way and just do everything at once. That was my idea. Was it optimal? Probably not. It was probably not the most optimal thing, but it was the one that I felt comfortable with. It was the routing that I was good with. But then they're like, oh, we're not going to allow save warping. And it's like, what the fuck? So I dealt with it. My fastest time race to the Master Sword was 1 hour, 33 minutes, like something odd seconds. But I still did it an hour and a half. So, and then the Mario 64 race. I had not played Mario 64 as a kid. The only time I had played Mario 64 before that was when I poked my head into Mario 64 enough to do the penguin slide race in Cool Mountain. You know what? The dolphin's fantastic. We can do this one, and then we'll do a special cup run. Or maybe... No, actually, I have a better idea. We'll do a Grand Prix, because I want to go to Bowser's Castle, because Bowser's Castle is really cool. This is great. Yes, we'll do this. But yeah, the Mario 64, I had like no experience with Mario 64. So really, my first real experience with Mario 64 is learning speedrunning tactics for the damn game to participate in the speedrun race. And that was my very first experience with Mario 64, is learning speedrunning tactics. And there were some people during that semifinal run, because I won my first initial race, that were very, like, supportive and were really, like, impressed and told me very kind words about how well I was doing for Mario 64, especially for not playing the game as a kid or just playing the game hardly ever. So I did get some very kind words from someone else's community about it, and I will, like, you know, forever hold that to my heart, because it was, you know, really nice things to say. Oh, come on! Dude. Bruh. I am not paying attention for anything at all. But then, with the whole Mario 64 bit of it, the semifinals and finals were done in the same night, because it was like a month-long event. It was throughout the month of March. And during the the weekend leading up to the semifinals, we were talking like behind the scenes stuff, and they were going to bring in the host of the channel. The two hosts of the channel were also in the semifinals, because it was me, someone else, and the two hosts of the channel. And there were discussions of like bringing in a couple commentators in case, like, people were going to like focus, you know, and like, which is a good idea. And then later, in that like conversation thread, they decided, okay, so the bottom two of the semifinal race are going to drop out of the Discord call, and then, you know, I'm gonna drop out of the Discord call, and we'll carry on with the finals. Well, it's like, the problem is, the two hosts of the channel can't just leave. Like, they run the channel, so they can't just drop out of the call. And the other person brought in was the clear favorite to win that Mario 64 race. And guess who that leaves? Also bringing in the two people on commentary. Yeah, bringing in the two people on commentary. They're staying for commentary. And so you have the bottom two of the race having to leave the Discord call and like drop out of the stream or whatever. When you have two hosts of the channel and the other non-host is the clear favorite and the other two commentaries, that leaves me and only me. And I was definitely going to get last because I'm not experienced in the game. I had never really played it before. So, like, yeah, there was no way I was going to survive. So, really, the way they had it set up was only one person was going to drop out of the call, and that one person was going to be me. It really felt like there was, like, no thought put into that process whatsoever. Yeah, it really felt like there was no thought to that at all. And there really wasn't no apologizing, no rectifying it, and even me and the other person suggested that, like, hey, why don't, like, we just, like, stay on the call and, like, commentate over the finals with the commentary team, and it got rejected. That idea got point blank rejected, and that honestly should have been the case, really. Because if you really sit and think about the logistics for like 2 seconds, you'll realize, oh shit, only one person's gonna have to drop out. You know, if this situation happens. You really have to look at things from all sides. Like, yeah, if me and the other person were the top two, you know, we all would have stayed in the call because we would have been in the top two. But I think they really saw it, I don't know, but like, it feels like they really saw it as, oh, we know this other person's going to win, so they're going to be in for sure, and Tessa's probably going to lose, so we'll just have her drop out of the call. And it was just so rough. It just felt really rough, and dealing with all these people, you know, doing really good in their Mario 64 runs, and I'm a real newbie to the game. You know, this is my first experience with it, being, you know, speedrunning tactics. And it's just, it felt really isolating being a part of that. It felt super isolating in a way, and I was going through mad imposter syndrome at the time too, because you know, again, I'm surrounded by people that are really good at these games and have picked up a lot of stuff a lot faster than I have. And it's like, I started doing research on this long before they even started practicing, and it's like, I'm still not as good as them. So I was going through a lot mentally, and also this is the time where the ex-friend, one of the hosts of this channel, jumped my case over quote-unquote spoilers because I said the number of chapters in a game, which I still don't think is a spoiler to this day. And then my husband had wrecked his truck, lost his job. You know, a lot was going on in my life at the time, and I was going through mad imposter syndrome, and I legit cried right after that race. And I was like in tears. I wasn't saying anything, and I really didn't want to. I really just wanted to quietly leave, because that was the agreement, was, you know, whoever, you know, lost was, you know, dropping out of the call. But they're like, we need to get some last words from Tessa. Any words before you go? And I was like really put on the spot, and I was, you know, tears in my eyes, about to cry. So it was just really rough. So I am, yeah, and also the really crappy thing after that too was there wasn't really much activity in that particular friend group Discord right after that. there was hardly any activity in the chats at all. And they hardly showed up in my chat after that. I hardly showed up in their chats after that. And then a couple months later, I had allegedly said something to piss off the other person, and I apparently offended them with something I said, and they blocked me, banned me in their chat, and erased my existence from all of their content, essentially. Shit. So, yeah, I've been through it, and I'm a little bit pickier with my friendships. I am a little bit pickier with my friendships now. Like, I am in a great place friendship-wise now. Because I have amazing friends now. And I am very happy. But, like, right after that, I was really at a very low point. Yeah, I was at a very low point. No! Dang it! Damned. I have to go now. No worries, no worries. Thank you for stopping in. No worries. If you gotta go, you gotta go. If you got a kid to take care of your kid. Like, I understand. I understand that better than anyone. Take a quick shower. It better be quick. That's fine. I'm not forcing you. It's fine. Also, Bowser's Castle. I love this Bowser's Castle. I don't think it's quite as good as Mario Kart 8 Bowser Castle, but it's still really good. Also, something is so entertaining about a badass biker Waluigi on a dolphin bike. It's the best. Oh, come on! Get the damn draft. Yeah, there we go. Oh, shit, come on. So, yeah, I've dealt with a lot. And I expressed my feelings on this on Twitter because there was a little prompt that people are adding to their really bad collab stories. And that's kind of my story. And I've said it a bunch of times on stream. And it's one of those, I'm sure people feel tired of me talking about it all the time. And I try not to bring it up all the time either. But sometimes it's like, I just have to get out my feelings, you know? Because, like, you know, I am on the internet, and, like, I haven't even said their name at all. It's one thing, like, if you have been around in my community for a while, you may figure it out. Like, I think some people have figured it out. And it's one thing where it's like, I really don't care. I don't really know what the other person is up to now. Really, I don't. So, I don't know. You know, there's part of me that is a little bit curious as to what they're up to. You know, but all I really, you know, hope for is that they're doing okay. You know, that's just the kindness in me. Whoa! Where did I go there? I tried to do fancy things, and the fancy things didn't quite pan out. Whee! Alright, whee! Yeah, I do really like this Bowser Castle, and we're going fast. Oh, where am I going? I zoomed too close to the sun. Hup. Whee. Hup. Hup. Oh, we're good. We're glorious. We are so good. Boom. We did it. But yeah, it's like, you know, I know I've seen a lot of like wild shit in people's, you know, bad collaboration stories on Twitch, and some, you know, not as bad as mine, and some worse than mine. So it's like, yeah, I've had really rough times, and the life lesson here is if your intuition is screaming at you that this person is no good, then you should listen to it. And there are better friends out there for you. There's better people out there that will mesh better. That'll mesh better with you. It's just one of these where I had met this friend kind of early in like my stream adventures. Yeah, I'd met them fairly early, and it's like we were very similar at first. And I think me and Vegito have agreed on this too, is we think that their really fast growth got to their head, because they started out real small. You know, we kind of started at the same time, essentially, just a couple months apart, but they grew a lot faster than I did, which, you know, it's whatever, everyone has different growth paths. But they grew really fast, got a lot of followers really quickly, and their behavior changed a lot. Over that short amount of time, because they got a lot of followers quickly. They became really popular really quickly, and it got to their head, and they became kind of a big bossy know-it-all in a way. But I think later, as we kind of grew and found our own identities, we just really clashed. We clashed big time, personality-wise, later. And apparently I said some stuff that was, like, disrespectful and delegitimatized what they said to their viewers at one point in time, and that's how I got blocked. And the only way I know that is they messaged my husband and not me. And it's like, really? Why message him and not me? Your problem is with me, not him. Oh well, and still, whatever. I look back on it, the way I look back on it is like, are you serious? Like, this really happened? So, but again, I've got better friends now. And I think what really helped the grieving of that friendship loss was that kind of immediately after that happened, I was thrown into, you know, this group of friends that treated me with kindness. They treated me with such kindness, and I will never forget it. And it really showed me, like, hey, you know, friendship isn't that bad. You can have friends that actually give a shit about you. So that kind of helped. And plus, a lot of things were going on the back burner of life, too, around that time. So many things were going wrong for me at that point in time. But I had a safety net I didn't know about at the time. As sappy as that sounds, it's true. I had a safety net I didn't know about in friends like Blue and Sylvia and JT and Gihan and, you know, everyone there. So, pretty much everyone who I've, you know, played games with over there. Ah! Oops. So, yeah. Life happens in crazy ways. The universe really decides stuff for you, and you really don't understand why until, like, much later. So, forced to be friends with Blue. I was not forced to be friends with Blue. I chose this life. I chose this path. Oops. Wow, that was metaphorical. Yeah, I chose this life. But yeah, like the saying goes, when one door closes, another one opens. Sometimes it's really quick and sometimes it's really slow. Oh shit! It's fine. We did it. Same thing happened to Deltora. It's contagious, no cure. So far everything is working. Let's go! Let's go! Everything's working! So I think just gonna end on this special cup. We gotta end with Rainbow Road. We have to. Because Rainbow Road this is a really good Rainbow Road too. So, well yeah, just kind of going through, you know, my own personal journeys and everything. Again, it sounds like the stupidest excuse and the very cop-out excuse too, like, oh, everything happens for a reason. I mean, it does. It does. It's one of those, it sounds like a cop-out because no one really understands it until way after the fact. It's like, you know, as this whole, you know, friendship breakup was happening, I didn't understand what was going on. There was a lot happening, and it's like, I hated that I was being put through this. You know, I hated it. It was a really rough time in my life. But I was kind of thrown into the hands of really awesome people, and it really helped. It really helped. And the one thing I do wish I had was like closure, like an actual conversation with this person. Because like between the event of like, you know, the speedrun race and when they blocked me, I had felt the friendship fading, and I had been debating on whether or not to talk about it with this person. I probably should have, because then I would have been in control of the events. But nope, I was not in control of the ending of the friendship, and it really bit me in the ass, honestly. Because I missed out on a face-to-face conversation that they were too cowardly to have. So, what the fuck happened to me? Ah! What's happening? I don't know what's going on anymore. Everything's fine. But yeah, like, will I ever get that kind of closure? Probably not. But I think there are ways for me to get some kind of closure. Not necessarily, you know, a face-to-face conversation with this person, because again, I haven't talked to them. They have blocked me. I've also blocked them on some specific platforms. So, yeah. So I don't really think there's any kind of communication, and the only way it will ever happen is if they initiate it. And they probably won't, because they probably even forgot I existed. Which is fine, because they erased my existence, because I will tell you, this person started a podcast with their partner, and it was essentially kind of like interviewing other streamers to kind of like, how'd you get started, like what kind of games you into, like stuff like that. And I was on it. They asked me to be on it, and I was like the 3rd or 4th episode. And they put it on Spotify. They put it on Spotify, and they uploaded the VODs to YouTube at some point, starting with, I think, mine. And after that whole incident happened, they took down my episodes from that podcast. They took them down. So if you, on YouTube, it probably doesn't look like it, but if you go to the playlist, it will say, hey, one video is privated in this playlist. And if you go to Spotify, it skips an episode. It goes from like 3 to 5. So, yeah, they completely erased my existence from their stream. But the thing is, I couldn't quite erase their existence from mine, because some people have brought them up, because we shared a community. You know, we shared a good bit of a community, because, you know, that was what friends did, you know, at the time. And, you know, we helped each other grow. But then, you know, things happen, and, I don't think anyone really knew what exactly happened. Yeah, I don't think anyone really knew what exactly happened, because I have still had people mentioning them by name in my chat. And it was so heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking. And the only, like, I have given hints as to who this is. And again, if you've been around for at least a couple years, you may already know who this is! Get me out of here! Nope, that didn't quite work out. Dude, Shy Guy, please, learn to drive, my guy. Learn to drive. So, yeah. So it's also really hard when someone can just erase you from their existence, no problem at all, and they can just move on perfectly fine, and then you're left alone to pick up the pieces, especially when they had such a big impact on your life. Because it's like they can erase me perfectly fine from their life, their channels, their everything, but then everyone else still mentions them to me. And it's hurtful because I didn't want to say anything, because I didn't know what had been said. I was trying to be, you know, somewhat respectful, but I don't know. It's fine now, and I will say, you know the clip in Sunshine where I was struggling with the watermelon shine? And that was kind of the birth of, like, oh, Tessa versus the watermelon is the greatest wrestling feud of 2024. That has a double entendre to it. That has a double meaning to it. And that's why it's, like, double funny to me. But that's all I'll really say. Blue kidnapped me. She won't let me leave. Yeah, I think it's really hard to not be friends with Blue. Which is funny, because, like, in terms of, like, being friends with, like, other women and then being, like, jealous and catty and competitive and everything, it's like we've both experienced that with several different people. But, like, we're, like, the best of friends. We're, like, the bestest of friends. Alright, we'll make this Rainbow Road count. I will dedicate this race to all of my awesome friends that I have made in the last couple of years. That have, you know, been there for me. And I also wish I can be there more for them, too. You know? Because I'm gonna be real, I'm so sad I missed JT's birthday. Because I wanted to play games with him, too. But also, I had my child's birthday party. That was unfortunate. But, yeah, I was dealing with Allie's birthday party all day on Saturday. And so, like, I would have loved to play Peak and Gartic Phone and stuff. Because I watched the VOD. I did watch the VOD, so... But yeah, I would love to, you know, play more games with friends. Because I like hanging out with friends. Because I never got to do that as a kid. So. Alright, so this Rainbow Road is dedicated to all those friends. So let's make it a good one. Yeah, this is a very good Rainbow Road. Like, I remember the first time I saw this, I got chills. Oh no! Not quite like that. Yeah, I got chills the first time I saw this and listened to the music and everything. I haven't had a Rainbow Road give me chills since, like, maybe Double Dash. Or even, like, Mario Kart 64, you know? Because I'm really attached to Mario Kart 64 Rainbow Road. And, like, this is what a Rainbow Road should be. And Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road was not good. It was not very good. I will be so real. And up we go. Whee. Another Blue Test TikTok. Yeah, I know, I saw it. It was so funny. I know she's doing her Xenoblade marathon, and she said she wasn't gonna stream anything that wasn't Xenoblade until that is done. But I do miss playing games with Boo. I want to play more Human Fall Flat. I want to play more games with friends. It would be so fun. Man, that was so funny. I remember that. It was great. And seeing it from her perspective was really funny. Just me out there just sticking my arm out. I think I left a comment that was like, oh, it's kind of like the Wicked Witch of the West, except it's my arm and not my feet. And I can legally make that joke because I am from Kansas. And I have heard all the jokes about Wizard of Oz so many times. I heard it all. I also loved this part. The satellite kind of bringing in all the elements of past Rainbow Roads. Such a good one. Because like the satellite itself reminds me of Mario Kart 8 in a way. And there's a section in here that sucker! And there's a section here, like this right here is very reminiscent of SNES. Whee! Oh. Yeah, so yeah, there's like a lot of elements from the Rainbow Roads over the years into this one. It really gives me chills. So many comments I can make and get in trouble for. No! 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 That was so rude! I got sniped! I got sniped into the air. Also the fact I got sniped like that, and I'm still here. Okay, I have a little bit of defense. Oh boy. We got this. We so got this. You know, I wasn't expecting to get like super duper emotional playing Mario Kart of all things. But you know what? This is my stream. I can do what I want. I can feel however I want. You know, I'm a very emotional person. Because I was always made fun of growing up for being a crybaby, because I cried all the time. Like, there was a kid in, like, first grade that always made fun of me for crying. But now it's like, it's okay, you know? It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel things. It's perfectly okay. So, yeah. We did it! I got first in everything! Hooray! Yeah, this Rainbow Road is so much fun. It is so much fun. I love it. But yeah, that's dedicated to all my friends. I also never took a break. I was having a lot of fun in Mario Kart. Because I know this was supposed to be a community day, but like no one came in to join, no one asked to join. But that's okay, I had a lot of fun. But also look at this Special Cup trophy, it's so good. Again, I love the trophies in this game. So, it's okay. Do we get to see the credits? We get to see the credits! Yay! Rainbow Road returns! Rainbow Road appears after a long absence. Yeah, that's the story. That is the story of Mario Kart World, is the Rainbow Road disappears and you're looking all over for it. I be work, so can't. I understand. And like, I stream in the middle of the day, so I understand. But it's okay. I had a lot of fun anyway. I had lots of fun. So, So I think, you know, honestly, as long as I have fun, that's what matters. So, and I had fun. Let me check real quick if this is going to work. Because I just looked and I don't know if it will. Nope, it won't because, it's fine. It's fine. Just chilling with music. Yeah, coming up, let's see, Monday, if I do stream, I'm gonna flip Monday and Wednesday, and we're gonna do Pokemon on Monday if I do stream, and Clair Obscure on Wednesday. Yeah, that'll be like flip-flopped. So instead of Clair Obscure on Monday, it'll be on Wednesday. And if I do stream Pokemon, it'll be one of those hard stop at 4, because Allie has a softball game on Monday. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays should be normal Mario parties. I've been kind of working my way through Mario Party 1 here lately, so we'll probably just continue with that. And then, yeah, Wednesday will be Clair Obscure, Thursday will be Mario Party, and then Friday we should be kind of returning back to normal. But also, I completed a sub goal, and I have fulfilled it. This is my fulfillment of the sub goal. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we should return back to normal the week after Monday. We should return back to normal. So Clair Obscure on Mondays, Pokemon Wednesday, Friday. We should return back to normal after that because softball is over on July 1st. And Riley's last T-ball game is Tuesday. So everything should kind of return back to normal and life should start slowing down just a little bit. So, yeah, let me try this one more time. Oh, cool. All right. Raid message. We're gonna, okay, I guess the raid to blue's gonna work. Tractor parkour, please, will be our raid message. Cause that, thank you. Yeah, that fascinated me so much. Yeah, we're gonna go raid blue. She's live again. She's had a bunch of technical difficulties and now she is live again. Yeah, tractor parkour, please. If you are subbed to me, you can use my emotes. If you are not subbed to me, you can use whatever emotes you want. Yeah, we're just gonna raid mid-credits. It's totally fine. It's a Mario Kart game. It's whatever. So yeah, Monday and Wednesday will be flipped next week, so everything will be fine after that. So Mondays are usually Clair Obscure, Tuesdays and Thursdays are Mario Party, and Wednesdays and Fridays are Pokemon Leaf Green. So thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out, and we will see you next time.